American Airlines has long been one of the central players in the U.S. aviation landscape, and in 2025, the airline continues to evolve amid a rapidly changing global travel environment. From fleet modernization to digital transformation and sustainability initiatives, the current year is shaping up to be pivotal for American Airlines. With post-pandemic recovery now firmly in the rearview mirror, the airline is redefining how it delivers value to passengers while navigating a complex economic and regulatory climate. In 2025, one of the key narratives around American Airlines is its aggressive fleet renewal program. The airline is focusing heavily on phasing out older, less fuel-efficient aircraft and replacing them with newer models like the Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner and the Airbus A321XLR. These newer aircraft not only offer better fuel economy but also promise enhanced passenger comfort, with quieter cabins, modern in-flight entertainment systems, and improved seating configurations. The A321XLR, in particular, is a game-changer for American Airlines' transatlantic strategy, allowing the company to operate long-haul routes from secondary U.S. cities that previously couldn't support wide-body aircraft. Digital transformation is another area where American Airlines is pushing boundaries in 2025. The carrier has significantly upgraded its app and website to streamline the booking and boarding process. Real-time baggage tracking, biometric boarding at major hubs, and AI-powered customer service chatbots have all become standard offerings. These enhancements aim to reduce traveler stress and minimize the friction often associated with air travel. At the same time, the airline has introduced new technology at its check-in counters and gates, which speeds up processing and reduces reliance on paper documentation. Sustainability remains a central theme in American Airlines' 2025 strategy. With increasing pressure from both regulators and consumers, the airline is investing in sustainable aviation fuel, SAF, partnerships and exploring hydrogen and electric propulsion technologies through collaborations with startups and academic institutions. In line with its long-term goal of reaching net zero carbon emissions by 2050, the airline has also implemented various short-term initiatives such as reducing single-use plastics on board, optimizing flight paths to lower fuel burn, and retrofitting aircraft with winglets that improve aerodynamic efficiency. Labor relations, always a critical component of the airline business, have been relatively stable for American in 2025, though not without tension. The airline reached new labor agreements with several key groups, including pilots and flight attendants, which included wage increases and better scheduling protections. These deals followed a period of unrest in the broader aviation industry, where staff shortages and high attrition rates disrupted operations for multiple carriers. American's management has been praised for its proactive stance on labor negotiations, although union leaders continue to call for more comprehensive long-term planning to ensure workforce satisfaction. Financially, American Airlines is experiencing cautious optimism. The first half of 2025 showed consistent revenue growth, driven in part by increased demand for premium travel and international routes. Business travel, which was once considered permanently diminished due to remote work trends, has rebounded stronger than many predicted. American has responded by enhancing its flagship business and first-class products, with more lie-flat seats and upgraded airport lounges. Additionally, the loyalty program AAdvantage has been integrated more deeply with partner airlines and financial products, offering travelers more flexible redemption options and elite status incentives. One of the most visible changes for passengers is the shift in onboard service standards. The airline has reintroduced complimentary meal service on more domestic routes and improved catering on international flights. Feedback from frequent flyers indicates that the food quality and cabin service have noticeably improved, which is a welcome change for an airline that had been criticized in previous years for cutting back on in-flight amenities. American has also made Wi-Fi a standard feature across most of its fleet, and introduced a new subscription-based entertainment package offering exclusive content and streaming options. International expansion is another major focus for American Airlines in 2025. With strategic alliances through the Oneworld network, the airline has added new destinations in Asia, South America, and Africa, capitalizing on the growing demand in emerging markets. New routes to cities like Osaka, Nairobi, and Lima reflect a strategy of tapping into underserved regions while leveraging joint ventures with carriers such as Japan Airlines and Qatar Airways. Customer satisfaction metrics have seen a modest uptick as well. According to the latest airline rankings and surveys, American Airlines now scores higher in areas like punctuality, baggage handling, and onboard experience compared to just 2 years ago. These improvements are largely attributed to better operational coordination and investments in back-end systems, including real-time data sharing between crews and ground teams. While American Airlines still faces headwinds including fluctuating fuel prices, geopolitical tensions affecting global routes, and the ever-present risk of weather-related disruptions, the carrier has shown that it's willing to adapt and invest for the future. The combination of technological advancement, customer-centric reforms, and strategic route planning has positioned the airline as a more resilient and forward-looking operator. In conclusion, 2025 marks a year of maturity and modernization for American Airlines. It's a time when the company is not only recovering from past challenges but also laying the groundwork for long-term success. From new planes to better passenger experiences and a renewed focus on sustainability, American Airlines appears to be charting a clearer, more stable flight path into the second half of the decade.